Cheers. Hello! Slight little snippet from future me. I promise this will be quick. Basically, you're about to see a video of what I pack in my backpack for Central America. If you haven't seen my update video, then you won't know that I didn't go to Central America because of health reasons. I was sick. I'm still trying to figure out what's wrong with me. It's a whole process. It's complicated. I spoke all about it in my update 2 video, so I'll have that link down below. It's a long one, but if you haven't seen it and you want to hear more about that, that's where you can go to find out the deets. When I filmed this video, I also filmed another one going through my big backpack. I filmed another video showing you guys exactly how I pack with my packing cubes and everything, and it was a very extensive video. I basically filmed myself packing and then going through everything that I pack in my big suitcase, like clothes and shoes, toiletries, etc, etc. All that good stuff. I accidentally deleted the footage when I needed a space on a memory card, and I was just like deleting stuff. Why did I just do this as if I was playing PlayStation? Stupid Amy deleted the footage accidentally, and I literally searched through my memory cards like 3 times over. I have 9 memory cards, so it took me a while and the footage is nowhere. So I'm sorry there's not going to be a part 2 to this video like I had intended, but I will film this video when I do go to Central America, which is still to be confirmed. So you will see that video, you just won't see that right now. And that is all I wanted to say. I don't want to keep you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the bell if you want to be notified when I upload new videos. And this is what I pack in my backpack when I go traveling, I guess. And this was what I was gonna pack when I was meant to go to Central America. Woo! I needed to get a breath there. Let's do it. Hola, señorita, señor. Is it señor? I'm not sure. Hola, señorita and señoritos. That's definitely not Spanish, but it'll do. Hello lovely people, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome to my channel. I hope you're having a fabulous day. So today's going to be a little travel video because I'm about to go to Central America and I have never been good at packing. I've always been that person that's taken way too much, and I feel like I still have those tendencies, and you'll probably see in today's video that I overpack a lot. But I've watched like a million of these packing videos and I find them really useful, and I love to know like what people are packing when they're going traveling, just so I can get an idea of like the essentials and different like organization ideas for staying organized while you travel. So I thought I'd sit down and make one of my own today. Most of the videos I've watched of people packing for trips, they pack a lot lighter than I do, so by no means am I saying pack as much as I do because I've gone a bit overboard. So I was basically meant to go to Central America last weekend, but I was sick, so I had to miss my flight, and now I've missed 18 days of my trip. So I'm still in Sydney and it feels really weird because I'm not meant to be here. Like, I didn't plan to be here at this time, so I almost feel like I'm in this awkward middle ground. But my bag's still packed and I'm gonna take a bunch of the stuff out, so maybe that's the reason why I wasn't meant to go on that trip that day, is because I packed way too heavy. I just thought I would film it and show you guys what I keep in my hand luggage. So without further ado, let's get on to the video. I always have really long introductions and I'm trying to change my ways, so let's get on to it. This is what I pack when I travel. I'm going for 2 months, so it's a very hard amount of time to pack for. It's very different if you're going for like 2 weeks, but because I'm going on like a long trip and because I'm going to 4 countries, the weather is really different. So I've had to pack for like cold weather, humid weather, rainy weather, stormy weather, hot weather. I literally looked at the weather in Mexico. It was 33 degrees Celsius. I don't know what that is Fahrenheit, but I'll put it on the screen. 98% humidity, but thunderstorms. I was like, what do you even wear? What do you pack? Because you also want to be covered because there's like mosquitoes and you don't want to get like some airborne disease. It's been a bit tricky, but we got there in the end. Actually, we're still not there. But let's get on to what I pack for a long trip. I hope you guys enjoy it, and let's do it. Let's begin with this bad boy. So recently I got a new backpack because usually I will bring like a shoulder bag to carry on the plane, and I've learnt that this is not good. When you're trying to lug like a suitcase and then you've got something heavy on your shoulder and you can't like evenly distribute the weight, your shoulder gets really sore. And when you're waiting in long queues at airports and you're having to put it down and then pick it up, it's just a hassle. So I decided to invest in a good travel backpack. This one is actually like slash proof. In a lot of these countries, people like will slash your bag and take stuff out, or just rip the bag off you, like literally off your shoulders. So I'm probably going to carry this on my front. As attractive as this is, I feel like a turtle because I'm going to have my big backpack on my back, which is like 4 times the size of me. It looks normal when anyone else carries the big backpack, but when I put it on, I literally look like a turtle. My whole family were laughing at me because I was like hobbling around. I'm not the strongest of all people, and it is slightly inconvenient, but that should be a good incentive to unpack a shit ton of stuff. because I have way too much. Anyway, so this is the backpack. It is by Travel-On. It was not cheap because it is slash proof and like scan proof. So I didn't realize when I went to go buy this the other day, someone told me that, the lady at the bag store told me that people can like scan your cards like through things, like if they have this special scanner, and they can literally get your card details without actually seeing your card physically. My card could be in a pocket, right? And then they could literally scan it and find out my card details. I had no idea this was a thing. Apparently it is. This is the problem with technology. In a way, it's so great, but in a way, it makes these sort of problems emerge, and you gotta be careful. So I decided to invest in a good backpack that allowed me to be safe, my belongings to be safe. It isn't the biggest, so it's very full, but it's good. I still gotta get snacks in here, so on top of all this, there will be snacks. Because for long flights, I always say pack snacks because that's what you want, and I love snacks. First of all, I have my travel pillow attached to my bag. It's just like tied on with a ribbon. I lost my travel pillow on my North America trip. I bought a new one at San Francisco. I still got it. That's what I'm packing for that. I also keep padlocks on my bag because, you know, you don't want someone taking your shit. This is where all like my valuable stuff is kept, like on me. So I want it to be safe. So this is the backpack. It's got multiple different pockets. Let's work our way to the back. This is going to be really challenging to show you. So I'm going to go through the very front pocket. This is where I keep like the things that I'm going to reach for quite quickly, like I'm going to need when I get on the plane. First of all, I have my earphones. I literally travel with earphones. Then I have some gum. You never know when you're going to need it. Some lovely antibacterial wipes because planes are dirty. Airports are dirty. I like to have my hygiene all good, all in check. And tissues, because you never know when you're going to need a tissue for your issue. So pack those. And that is it in this front pocket. Then we have this second compartment, which is here. I will unzip that. In this pocket, I keep my phone charger. I like to charge my phone the whole way on the plane, so I will literally plug this in and charge it so that when I get to my destination, I have full battery. I'm not freaking out because my phone's about to die. We don't want that. Crisis averted. And I also keep this little thing. It's gonna have a few different uses, this one. It's gonna be like my day little travel bag where if I'm going out and I just need like my cards, I'm gonna keep them in here. So this is where I keep like my really important stuff. So I have my passport because you cannot travel without a passport. This has my old boarding pass on it. When I was sick, I full checked in. I had my bag like on the plane, like they had to, it was a whole kerfuffle. But yeah, passport, can't travel without that. That is an essential. And then I'll literally keep all my boarding passes and anything that I get at the airport, like immigration forms and all that sort of stuff in here. So that's all like safe and protected. Let's put her away. I keep my sunglasses in here because gotta have sunnies. I packed this in here. This is basically a waist wallet. So it's elasticated and you like put it on your waist, like under or over your clothes. I'm gonna put it under because you gotta be prepared for emergencies. But also this is just like a convenient way to store your things. If you don't wanna like carry a bag, you can just strap it on you and you're good to go. Moving on to the third, where there's a little bit more room. So I like this pocket because I keep a lot of things in there. That is what it looks like. If you were interested, you're probably not. Let's go through the stuff. This is where I keep like all my documents. So what I like to do when I travel is I like to keep documents in plastic sleeves. I got my insurance, my flight details, emergency numbers, Australian embassy numbers, smart traveller, prescription copies, and my transfer information. So I write that there so I know what's in here and I just keep that with me. Never know when you're gonna need it. In this plastic folder I have my itinerary and I printed out like all the addresses of everywhere I'm going and I have that in there as well. And I also have like my health stuff, so I had to get a bunch of vaccinations for the trip I'm going on because there's a lot of yucky diseases that we don't want to get. So I have like my proof of that and then just International Health Guide. Got some good information in it. Never know when you're gonna need it. In this folder, I got it reversed because I don't want to show you guys my card details. I have photocopies of my driver's license and my bank card details, so if I lose the card or any other emergency where I need to know the details and for some reason I don't have the card or someone over here needs to know the details, I got copies. I left my parents copies of all these documents as well. If your parents are really worried, it's a good idea to like let them know where you're going. The more information you give them, the better. I also keep any reading material. So on a long flight, you're gonna want to keep yourself occupied. There's only so many movies you can watch. I don't know, for me, I watch a couple and then I'm like, okay, I want to do something else. I'll either edit or I'll read. I have 2 Cosmo magazines here. I also have my travel journal. So I like to have somewhere where I can write things down. I can, you know, write about certain memories or things I did that day and any sort of important information. This also has like a area where you can put details of anyone you meet. You can get their information, you can write it down. I know this is kind of old school, but I love writing things down instead of just putting everything on my phone. I don't know, weird like that. And it's just like a little travel journal. And it has like daily adventures and discoveries. You can like put in like what the weather was, plans for the day, all sorts of stuff. Last but not least, in this little documents pocket, I have my Spanish phrase book. I feel like for where I'm going, there will be a lot of people that don't speak English, and I want to try and immerse myself in the culture. So I've got a handy dandy little phrase book, and I've put like sticky notes on the pages that are like vital. We've got our emergency page, so it's like call the police, help, all that sort of stuff. So we got that highlighted just in case we're in an emergency and we don't know what to do and we can't communicate. Makes it a whole lot easier. So I have that. Riveting times. And then, oh, my feet are getting sore. I'm sitting on them. Then in here, I have this, which just basically has like all my medications I'm gonna need on the plane. I have a toothbrush, toothpaste, headache tablets, nausea tablets, travel tablets, because I get travel sick. I have my asthma pump. I've just got the essentials, like medication-wise, that I'm gonna need. I have like girly supplies in case it's that time of the month. Just got the essentials. I actually carry this pretty much with me in my normal handbag every day. I like to be prepared. I know I'm weird, but the amount of times someone like has a headache and I'm like, I got you, boo, or they like hurt themselves and I'm like, I got a band-aid, so I got that. And then, speaking of medications, I look like a walking pharmacy, so just wanted to put a little disclaimer in here. I'm on medication for my mental health, and because I'm going for a while, I obviously need to make sure I have enough medication to last me that while. Unfortunately, all the stuff, if it's a prescription medication, it has to be kept in original packaging, so I've had to pack the boxes. Usually I would take the medication out of the boxes because it takes up so much less room, but I haven't been able to do that. So in here I have all the boxes. I've got a roll-on deodorant because, you know, you might get schwitzy on the plane. And then I have like Strepsils, just a few more medications that couldn't fit in my other bag because I am the walking pharmacist. Come to me for your needs. Actually don't, that's not good. Oh, and then I also have my GoPro. When I was road tripping North America, I put my GoPro in, like, not in my bag that I was carrying on me, and it got fucking smashed and broken by someone on a bus who was like putting my bag like under the bus, and so I had to buy a new one. So I'm carrying this with me because we did not want that to happen again. I also keep my vlogging camera in here, but that's charging. And that is what is in my third pocket. Let's go to the final one, which is a little bit less exciting. This final pocket is where I keep my laptop. Obviously, because I want to be editing and I want to film and stuff like that, I like to travel with my laptop. If you can avoid it, do it, because it's one less thing to worry about and it is valuable. You have to worry about it because you don't want it to get stolen. That's why you also need insurance, but I'm gonna make a whole video on like my travel tips and tricks that I've learned through my experiences. So yeah, I keep my laptop in there. I don't have that now because I'm using it as my screen monitor, but I put in my laptop case because I keep it in this so it is nice and protected. We don't want it getting broken. That is the last thing you want. I also have like a little, you guys probably can't see that, there's a little pocket in there. And I keep my portable charger. This unfortunately is a really heavy one, but it can charge your phone 5 times over. So very good thing to have. I like to keep it on me just in case. You never know when you're going to be in an emergency. I got that. This is the cord for my GoPro, so if I need to charge that on the go. And then this is the cord for the portable charger. And then we have some batteries, because apparently on Delta Airlines, which is the airline I'm flying, you're not allowed to have batteries in your check-in luggage. You have to keep them on you in your hand luggage, so that's why they're there. Close that one up. So that is everything I keep in this bad boy that I take with me on the plane. I also put a water bottle in here because I like to have water on me at all times, and I like to have a big bottle on the plane because I feel like these little glasses don't keep you hydrated. I will bring like an empty bottle and I will just like refill it, or I will buy like a big bottle of water just before I get on the plane. Once I'm like by my gate and everything, take that with me on the plane, drink it on the plane. You're good to go. Nice and hydrated, because planes make you dehydrated. I also forgot, in that little black medication like bag thing with my asthma pump and all that, I also keep a moisturizer because it's important to keep your skin moisturized on the plane because it like dries up so bad. And I always break out, and when I travel my skin gets real bad, so I gotta keep it moisturized. I'm also not wearing makeup on the plane this time because I feel like that is not a good idea. I've always done it in the past, and this time I'm like, you know what, we're gonna be el natural. My skin will thank me later. So that is everything I keep in my little travel bag. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I was going to go into my big day pack as well, but I just feel like this video will be way too long. So I'm going to do a part 2 of this video where I will go into my actual like big luggage. But I thought it would be fun to show you guys what I pack. I don't know, maybe it helped you out, or it gave you sparked a little idea for your next trip on something new to buy or something new to take that might make things a little bit easier. My bun has significantly dropped. I feel like my balls are dropping. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Subscribe if you're new. I'd love to have you join the fam. And don't forget to click the bell if you want to be notified every time I upload a new video, which I know has been very infrequent, but that's gonna change. When you're watching this, I'm probably somewhere in Central America, so hey from there. I hope I'm having an amazing time and I'm not sick or injured or anything, and I hope I'm happy and healthy. I'm just reviewing this video before I get it all uploaded, and here I'm just watching me say, oh my gosh, I'm gonna be in Central America. I'm just watching myself talk about how excited I am for Central America when I didn't end up going. But it's all good. I'm okay now. It's been a while. Didn't end up going. What can you do? Everything happens for a reason. Let's get back to the video. Thank you so much for watching and sticking around. I really appreciate every single one of you. I hope you're all having a wonderful day or night or whatever time of day it is wherever you are in the world, and I will see you guys very soon in my next video. Bye! Bye! We're gonna go now. Okay, I'm going to Central America now. See you next time. Still waiting. Bye, Felicia.